We are learning more about a car crash involving a Pennsylvania senator that sent a woman to the hospital.
Yeah, this happened on Sunday morning on a highway out in Maryland. State police say Senator John Fetterman was driving.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, whom the International Criminal Court's chief prosecutor has requested arrest warrants against. Here's what he had to say.
We've been through dire times in these months of anguish war. And during that time, I can say that Israel has had no better friend than Senator John Fetterman. Senator, welcome to Israel. I want to thank you for your courageous statements that show moral clarity and moral courage. And you just say it the way it is.
Yeah, thank you so much, John Fetterman, for all of your bravery. It takes a brave man with genuine mental health issues, like genuinely a broken brain, to be able to defend Israel's, to dick ride Israel in its most apparent iteration of its genocide and apartheid.
And we appreciate this friendship at all times, but especially at these times. So welcome, friend. Welcome.
Well, we stand with Israel through this, and I'm so sorry for what's been done to this nation, but I'm just an honor to be here today.
Thank you.
All right.
And I look forward to visiting you in Washington. Thank you. Thank you. We've been through dire times.
Oh, a guy who clearly has a good brain, okay? Don't ever say he has a bad brain. That would be a lie. He clearly has a good brain, a working one. Wow, they got the ogres from Sekiro to fight in the IDF. Oh my God, send him to the fucking front lines. Yeah, I did see Brace's. Israel has constructed a golem, and they did. They did it. I heard, wait, I don't know if this is a meme or not. This might be like a classic Felix. I heard this while playing CSGO moment, but I remember hearing somewhere that John Fetterman's driving is so bad that his family takes separate cars now.
I can believe it.
They let him drive, but they're like, okay, sure, you can drive. It's not like your brain is gonna get worse in the event of a car accident. Maybe it'll fix you. Maybe the second car accident will fix your brain.
Maybe. You know what? This sounds real. We should. Okay, chat. If we're wrong about this, if this isn't true, we heard it on the DCS forum.
Yeah,
it's not our fault. Blame Eagle Dynamics if this is not true.
Let me see. I don't think they're in a separate. I mean, she was in the car crash.
That is one happy-looking couple. She cannot believe her luck. Look at all that happiness in her eyes.
Yeah, she's like, I'm with a stud.
Yeah. God. He put a suit on for this. Where's he going? Correspondence.
All right, Todd, thanks so much. We are learning more about a car crash involving a Pennsylvania senator that sent a woman to the hospital.
Yeah, this happened on Sunday morning on a highway out in Maryland. State police say Senator John Fetterman was driving with his wife in a vehicle.
Oh, his staffers don't ride with him any longer.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, those bloodless sociopaths.
Yeah.
Even they were like, this is a bridge too far. You know, his defense of Israel is fine. Okay, we're fine. We're careerist pieces of shit. But I'm not trying to die for this man.
When
do you remember
he hit
when
an
that
SUV?
That backbencher GOP congresswoman from Indiana accidentally killed herself and 3 staffers in a car accident last year?
I don't remember that.
Man, it was I'm not gonna say it's funny that she died. The reaction was funny from Trump and all these people because it's they acted like how you act when you're like your uncle's dog dies. They described her like you described a very out of shape Labrador. They were like, she was so full of life. She loved breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Jackie Walorski.
3 staffers.
Dude,
yeah, I was.
That's crazy that you. Oh my God,
yeah,
dude.
Don't remember this?
No, I don't even remember.
It was crazy. They showed how far away from Illuminati level she is, because it's how are you dying in a regular car accident?
Yeah,
yeah, she got owned.
Yeah, it's it's extra sad for her staffers because they're fucking staffing for Jackie Walorski. Their career was so cooked.
Think about that. Your last thought on this earth before you die is yeah, this kind of sucks, but maybe if I if I like really put in work and I really get myself known,
I can get molested by Matt Schlapp.
I could get molested by Matt Schlapp, or I could work my way up to working for Dan Crenshaw.
Oh God.
And then instantly you're
Yeah,
fucking
that's right.
dead.
Getting molested by Matt Schlapp is like highest level of Republican staffer territory.
Yeah.
You're getting a fucking bag. They're throwing a bag at you after that.
That is the payoff space. Like,
Yeah.
I love that he just keeps going. I love that, like, everyone knows what these lawsuits are about and everything. And his wife's like, nah, you're not going to cancel my hubby.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's what's going on.
Dying in a car accident as a Republican is terrible because it means you're a broke boy that couldn't pay for a driver. I mean, a lot of those guys, they're in it for the thrill. They're thrill seekers. Jackie Walorski was a real fucking racer, you know?
Yeah.
She was a thrill seeker. And
She was like Racer X.
yeah, she was doing crazy. She was doing tricks on that fucking Prius, dude.
Those were her last words. When I'm in a Toyota Yaris, everything just makes sense. Then it exploded.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. M HUD really wants us to finish this video because apparently there's a junkyard owner that is really funny.
Yeah. No, I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of details that were given out by officials, but our media partners out in Pennsylvania did speak with people who hauled the senator's car away from the scene, and they got some more information.
Come clear up on top of the SUV.
Yeah, this
I
guy's
mean, that
awesome.
shows that man hit that woman a heck of a lick.
Wait, what is that accent? Pennsylvania's got guys like this? It is real Pennsyltucky out here.
Yeah.
Rural Pennsylvania is literally Pennsyltucky.
It is crazy. It's like you go deep enough into Pennsylvania and you hear accents that like haven't existed since like Scooby-Doo was an actively running series. These are Scooby-Doo ass accents.
That's Maryland.
I mean, that shows that man hit that woman a heck of a lick.
Alrighty, all three people involved in that crash expected to be okay. Police say Fetterman was at fault. No citations, though, have been issued yet. Police say it is an ongoing investigation.
Was it the man's been haunted by a gold prospector? Yeah. It's like, yeah, he's his worries are getting invaded by the Sioux Nation. What the darn? Dadgummit.
Hey, you aren't Arthur Morgan, are you? I have a quest for you.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a weirdly emotionally affecting side story for you to do that involves me.
That's awesome. That guy is great. Fetterman has a history of driving infractions, records and former aides say. This is the one where the aides are like, we don't want to be in the car no more. The accident did not come as a surprise to some of his former staff members who said Mr. Fetterman was a notoriously distracted driver who often made video calls and read news articles on his phone.
What news articles
Bro,
is
he
he
can't
reading?
even speak. What are you talking about?
News articles is covering for him so bad. It's like no, they're
Bro,
not like.
He can't even single task. What do you mean multitasking?
Yeah. He's just so smart. He loves the news so much that he's a danger to himself and others. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on.
They said he caused them major anxiety every time he got behind the wheels. Mr. Fetterman had issues with auditory processing since he had a stroke in 2022, after which he had a pacemaker and a defibrillator implanted.
I didn't know he had a pacemaker. Jesus Christ. This guy is like...
Dude, that's why he's evil now. He's like more evil because he's doing the Dick Cheney move. Like he'll never die.
Yeah. He has so much shit keeping him alive. He has like an implanted defibrillator. He's like a fourth generated augmented human from Armored Core.
Yeah.
He's 6'1". Really, he's a Guazu.
Dude,
but like
he's I'm telling you, this is the one way that you survive, okay? It's just like you have to literally, no matter who's doing it, like you have to defend genocide, you have to defend it like unconditionally, and then they'll let you live.
Yeah, I didn't even know they made half this shit. Like I didn't know you could just get a defibrillator like permanently put in your body. That is such like that is like it's the same level of like low trust as putting your kid on a leash. It's like one way or the other, we know your heart's going to stop. So we're just putting the defibrillator like inside your body.
It makes sense though. That's why he has to defend Israel. If he doesn't, they shut it off.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, dude, click.
Yeah. They could just open Find My Phone and like just play a sound that echoes out of his mouth whenever they can't find him. That's crazy. He has
Yo,
so much technology.
POV, you're a 62-year-old lady trying to get home in PA, driving on the highway in front of John Fetterman. Oh, dude, he's just taking him out. Maybe the old lady was not sufficiently pro-Israel. Have you guys considered that? He's out here. He's the strongest warrior that Israel has. Brace called him a golem.
Yeah, he is. Like, he's
a golem.
100% a golem. There's like no authentic life in those eyes. That video of him and Netanyahu is like,
he's like, Israel is great. I love Israel. It's my favorite.
It just like, if I was a guy from like South Dakota or something, right? And I only knew of Jews like theoretically, you know what I mean? And I saw that video, I would probably the next day I'm like going on LinkedIn and starting to become Hitler too.
BB's making him hold his hands in the same way. Look,
yeah,
dude, that's like, dude, seriously, like, it's just like, I've been talking about this a lot, but it is like so, like, Israel is personally looking at the fucking blood libel list and going like checking it off single, like point by point at this point, like. Everyone is Polish now.
Yeah.
in terms of how anti-Semitic Americans can get potentially. Yeah. Like I don't know what to say about this.
Yeah, it just like looks so bad. It's like, okay, here's the evil president of Israel with this stupid, like semi-conscious, like white golem, basically. It's just so optically bad.
I mean,
it's
yeah.
like,
If I'm a white guy in Arkansas, okay, and I don't know anything about anything, I see like a dude that looks like one of mine held captive by the fucking evil Jewish prime minister. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Exactly.
He even got the Carhartt on.
If I was a fucking Idaho guy or Dakota or any of those, I see this, I'm like, oh my God. The Jews are making us into pets. Let's go to Dick's Sporting Goods and start the Fifth Reich.
It literally takes like one of those like those like fucking Goyim Defender accounts or whatever to just like post that classic Nokia Motorola Razr phone clip of the Kahanis in like literally New Jersey or whatever, being like, yeah, we're gonna make all the Goyim our slaves, and then it's over, off to the fucking races. You're permanently anti-Semitic from that point on.
There's just like no coming back from this. This is like being spanked a certain way as a kid, and now you have to like be put into a PVC box and farted on. It's the same thing. It implants into your psyche.
It's just, oh God, it's the shame.
And during that time, I can say that Israel has had no better friend than Senator John Fetterman. Senator, welcome to Israel. I want to thank you for your courageous statements that show
what the
more
fuck
clarity.
is Fetterman doing with his hand? Is he trying to do the merchant pose? He's like, oh, they like that. Oh, that's an ancient hand move their people do, and I love it.
Why is he in Israel? Like, what the fuck is happening?
It's just, like, they're not even like giving him like a medal. They're not. I don't know what awards Israel has.
John Fetterman, Democrat of Pennsylvania, was at fault in a car accident in Maryland on Sunday and has a record of distracted driving and infractions, according to police records and former aides. A witness to the crash said Mr. Fetterman passed her on Eisenhower Memorial Highway in western Maryland, driving well over the posted speed limit of 70 miles per hour, according to the police report. Mr. Fetterman's vehicle then rear-ended another, the report said. The senator and his wife, as well as the other driver, a 62-year-old woman driving a Chevrolet Impala, were taken to the hospital. Both vehicles were towed from the scene. The accident did not come as a surprise to some of his former staff members, who said Fetterman was a notoriously distracted driver who often made video calls and read news articles on his phone while driving. They said he caused them major anxiety every time he got behind the wheel. Mr. Fetterman has had issues with auditory processing since he had a stroke in 2022, after which he had a pacemaker. For a long time, Fetterman relied on FaceTime for calls with aides so he could read voice-to-text captions on the screen while they spoke to him. He would routinely do so while driving, they said. Former aides said that John Fetterman would also use voice to text tools while driving. The behavior was so unnerving to them that many eventually refused to be in a car driven by the senator. Other concerned staff members, whom he would FaceTime while driving, would tell Mr. Fetterman that the matter at hand was not so important that it could not wait and he should call them back. They all made an effort not to text him when they knew he was driving. If you found this video interesting, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.